Hey guys, this is Budo Jake, and today I want to talk to you about the 2015 Pan Jiu-Jitsu Championships. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the Pans. It is the largest tournament in the U.S. for Jiu-Jitsu. It's larger than the Worlds because it also has Masters and Seniors divisions, actually just called Masters now. But I just wanted to draw your attention to it in case you haven't been keeping up. There's going to be a live broadcast on March 14th and 15th. We're putting that on, so you know it's going to be a quality broadcast. And you'll also be able to click on any mat that you want. So there'll be 12 different mats going on Saturday. Any mat that you want to watch, if you know anybody that's competing, as long as you know what mat and what time they're going to be competing on, you can click on the mat and be sure to catch it. I want to run through a list of some of the black belt male athletes that are competing. There's too many to go through the complete list, but sometimes I get messages where people didn't know someone was competing and they wish they could have caught it live, so I'm taking that excuse away from you. So now I'm going to tell you all the big names that you should be watching, but in advance I want to apologize. I can't list them all, so if I haven't read your name, that doesn't mean you're not a high caliber athlete. But here's some of the bigger names in each division. In the men's black belt roosterweight division, we have Bruno Malfacini, Fabio Passos, Caio Terra, and Koji Shibamoto. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say that the final will be Bruno Malfacini versus Caio Terra. And if I was pressed to say, I would say Caio will take it this year. The last time I saw both of them compete, Caio just looked a little bit sharper. But it could go either way. Maybe Bruno's been training super hard. I don't know. But either way, those guys always have a really good matchup. So that'll be a fun division to watch. Light featherweight division. Rafael Freitas, Joao and Paulo Miao, and Dai Yoshioka. I predict the same as last year, closeout between Joao and Paulo Miao. Featherweight division, we have Gianni Grippo, Kim Terra, who's the brother of Caio Terra, Osvaldo Moisinho, and Gustavo Dantas dropping down to compete in the adult division again, which is nice to see. Last year, Mario Hayes won this division, but this year he moved up in weight to lightweight. So this year, I'm going to say the final will likely be Gianni Grippo versus Osvaldo Moisinho, and I'm going to give the edge to Osvaldo this year. He's a very smart tactician, and I think he could take it. Lightweight division. Last year, Lucas Lepri closed out with Michael Langhi. This year, neither one of them is competing, so it leaves it wide open. Some of the contenders are Mario Hayes, JT Torres, Rodrigo Freitas, AJ Agazarm, and Ali Geddes. I predict the final will be JT Torres and AJ Agazarm, and I cannot predict a winner, but I know that's going to be a great match. So I hope that's how it plays out. I want to see those two pair up. Middleweight division. Last year, Leandro Lo won, and he is competing again this year. Also in this division, Francisco Sinistro, Tanner Rice, Josh Hinger, Sean Roberts, Vitor Oliveira, Otavio Souza, Victor Estima, Majid Hage, and Jonatas Novais. I think this is going to be a rematch of last year's Pans, Otavio Souza and Leandro Lo in the finals. Or it could be Victor Estima. There's so many good guys, it's hard to say. But this year, I'm giving the edge to Otavio Souza. There might be a little bit of bias there. He used to be my coach at Gracie Baja headquarters. He hasn't been teaching for the past few months. He's been focusing entirely on his competition. So I think without the distraction of teaching, he's going to be just that much stronger this year. And I hope to see another rematch with Leandro Lo. That was an exciting one last year, if you recall that match. Medium heavyweight division. Last year, Gustavo Campos closed out with Keenan Cornelius. Also in this division is Murilo Santana and Abmar Barbosa. So there are some really interesting potential matchups there. But I'm going to go with Keenan with the division this year. Heavyweights. Last year, Yuri Simoas closed out with Lucas Leitch. Yuri moved up this year, so Lucas Leitch is still in the division, along with Marcelo Mafra, Lucas Rocha, Tim Spriggs, and Elliot Kelly. This year, I'm going with Lucas Leitch again. He has a very good competition game, and I don't see anyone that can break him out of that. Super heavyweight division. Last year, Luis Ponza won. This year, he's not competing, so that leaves it open for Bernardo Faria, Leo Nogueira, Eduardo Teles, Yuri Simoas, and Joao Assis. This is a hard one to call, but I would say the final could be Bernardo Faria versus Yuri Simoas. And I'm giving the edge to Yuri this year. Yuri's looked very strong, very hungry. You might have recalled him at the last year's Nogi Worlds. He had a great performance against Keenan Cornelius in the finals. He also had a great match at Metamoris. So I give the edge to Yuri this year. And the big boys, ultra heavyweight division. Last year, Andre Galvao won. This year, he's not in it. The other guys in it this year are Bruno Bastos, Abraham Marte, James Popolo, and Alexander Trans. I'm going to give this one to Alexander Trans. He is so big and so strong, and it requires super precise technique to beat him, and I think Alexander Trans is going to take it this year. If you bet on any of these matches, don't blame me if I'm wrong. You never know how the brackets are going to work, and if someone's going to get injured or who's going to do what. But all I know is it's going to be a great event. I hope you guys watch it. Again, if you're watching live online, the pay-per-view is available at ibjjftv.com on Saturday and Sunday. That's March 14th and 15th. If you want to get just one day, the price is $14.99. If you want to get both days, you save a few dollars. It's $24.99. So again, hope to see you there. We're going to have quality commentary by Sean Williams, Dan Lukehart, and myself. So I guarantee you lots of fun, lots of good action at the 2015 Pan Jiu-Jitsu Championship. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for subscribing.